start doing some working meetings and put something together on
I
that.
think it makes sense. Plan in advance.
Exactly, yeah. Other counties are doing this. Mako has a succession plan. Companies do this as well. It's just a matter of planning. So if the board is not opposed, I'll go ahead and start scheduling some working meetings.
I guess we can check what Mako has in line. I take issue where you soapbox there that the meetings didn't, the minutes and so on like that. And there was a reason those minutes weren't approved by me, because you were editing them, changing them all the time. And I think if Elaine had been here, she maybe would have went ahead and passed them at the time, but I think she would have seen some of that stuff that you were doing. So it's, I'll rest on that part. As far as going on this assessor thing, as far as county attorney, I don't know how long it took to get interviews on the county attorney part. But those things fall in place pretty fast.
They take a long time. It took us probably, 6-7 months to go through the process. You have to advertise, you have to have time for interviews, you have to have your deliberation time. Unfortunately, it's a very long process.
And then that person has to give their current job notice.
Yeah, yeah. And we interviewed some people twice.
Mm-hmm.
We had 2 rounds of interviews. So, and as far as editing the minutes, let me just say for the record that all 3 of us edited last week's minutes. It's our job as commissioners to read the minutes, make sure they're accurate. Nobody's perfect. There are sometimes errors made or different sentences that need to be added for clarification, which the 3 of us did this week. So that's just part of our job. So with that, we have COSs in about 7 minutes. If we don't have any, we'll break for lunch early. Anything else for the good of the order? All right.
Just bring it out.
Is Bernadette out there in the hall with you guys?
Is that survey?
Yeah.
She's in Nicole's office.
Oh, okay. Would you just let her know that we're a little ahead of schedule if she's ready? Thanks.
Val did stop down earlier and said the courtroom's open too, just to let you guys know.
Excellent, thank you. We will reconvene after lunch in the courtroom. Hey Bernadette.
You're really early.
We are, yes. Thanks for being here early.
Oh, no problem. I have a boundary relocation for Steve and Linda McCullough. They had a littler tract here, and they're doing a boundary relocation to make it bigger, because they're selling this pivot.
Is this up by the fairgrounds?
So they're only selling one pivot?
As far as I know, yeah. They're keeping the southern part. So that's why they had to separate the pivots.
So this
They're
is
selling the part where the house is.
I believe they're selling the house, that's on a separate little tract. But the pivots were, all one big parcel. And I guess the buyer just wants one pivot. But they had a COS down in the southern part of the tract, so we did boundary relocation.
All right.
How many acres was that little one?
39.51, would that be
Yeah, it's that tract A, yes, 39.
this one?
Yep. It was kind of those dashed lines.
Maybe you're thinking the one along Delger Road, is that one you're talking about? Yeah, that one right along Delger Road there.
Yeah, there are some corners,
Right.
pivot
Track
parcels
freezes
that
with
are,
one.
yeah, that are already.
They're already been done.
Mm-hmm,
Because didn't he give those to the boys?
yes.
One to each one of them.
Yes.
This
So,
one's one.
so the boundary location is just between those two large tracks, right?
Yeah, the pivot corners, those corner tracks aren't changing. The house track is, changing a little bit. Well, this is the new boundary, yeah, so that stays the same with the house. It was just this parcel here went all the way down and around this and didn't include this one.
Everything's,
It's been to examining land surveyor now.
you know, taken care of that way. but
Is that a
see-
motion?
Yeah, see no problem with it.
I don't.
So I'll make a
Second.
motion that we accept the COS or calls.
All right, and we support boundary relocation, so it's been moved and seconded that we support the boundary relocation for McCullough's. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. And the reason for the wording difference is just legal.
And thank you very much.
And with that, unless there's anything else for the good of the order, we will break for lunch. We will reconvene at 1:30 upstairs in the courtroom. We will be in the courthouse regardless. Thank you.
What happened?
Cancer. I don't know.
Okay.
You should have had a cookie. Shoved up the backside.
That's all we can do, huh?
Yeah, I know, that one got really.
Just the rest of the meeting.
What a shirt.
You know, I sent
This
those.
dirty, I'm
Your head
taking
might
these
get
up.
cold.
Yes, but it was so nice to get kind of over
I'm taking these upstairs.
Okay, thank you, thank you very much.
My cushion.
I can't
Oh,
remember.
I'll have you. Fart on it good.
Just come over and ask me,
Okay.
'cause
Missy Lane.
now that I figured out how to get it, it wasn't hard once I figured out.
I don't know how to get it back.
Yeah, you can, if you wanna come upstairs.
Sure. No, if you're going upstairs
Really?
Yeah.
It's 50 minutes.
I know.
Oh, okay.
Never know.
I didn't know if they heat that part or not. Mine would have been. Yeah.
But I like to be able to get the whole thing on it, but it was.
And you know how it goes when they start.
Enjoy the paper. Good, thank you.
Yeah, that's right.
Did you have another coat?
Very much so, there was a father on it.
Oh, yeah, thanks, Judy.
That it hanging
Thank
there?
you.
Thanks. Well, I know you probably realize we left it somewhere when we walked outside,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you.
You bet.
I know, that's one of the reasons we're going back upstairs.
My poor nose is even cold. It must be big, it's the only thing I can say.
Thanks, Ann.